Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin and this segment is sponsored by Claire. Jamaicans and others in the region who travel to places like the U.S. are now falling prey to a new form of internet scamming. Dr. Mark Girk, an international cybercrimes expert, said the new scam is referred to as spear phishing. He said the practice is becoming increasingly popular as Jamaicans travel to America on vacation and business trips. Girk explained that the scammers target travelers who are using public internet terminals to check their emails or social networking profiles and fleece them of their personal information. Using the example of a hotel lobby, Girk said scammers would hang around waiting for unsuspecting users and then download the user's logged keystrokes to ascertain personal information such as email passwords and personal data. And I quote, "Criminals go to the lobbies and they sit with machines in the lobbies with key loggers and everything is recorded and is given to the criminals. That means they have access to your accounts," Girk said. He explained further that the criminals would then send out information to friends and family members back home, indicating that they were having some problems and needed money. Referring to a popular location, Miami, which several Jamaicans visit annually, Girk added, they will access your email accounts, change the passwords, and send an email to all your friends saying, "I'm currently in Miami," which is true, and your friends would have known you are in Miami. "All my things are lost and I need to pay for the hotel and everything. Could you send some money?" The expert said many persons would naturally send the money because they would have already known that their relative or friend was in Miami and it was possible that a person's cell phone was not on roaming. Girk said that this is one of the latest trends in cybercrime that affect many persons who usually do not make a report to the police. As a result, he's urging travelers to take extra precautions when accessing the internet in public spaces abroad. Starting in October, the Venezuelan government will increase the interest rate in charges to finance oil purchases by Central American and Caribbean countries that participate in Petrocaribe agreements, a source with the Venezuela state-owned oil company said on Monday. According to Guyana-based Kiteshow News, the source, who spoke anonymously, said the increase was the result of higher administrative and maintenance costs of the loans. Since Petrocaribe was created in June 2005, 17 member countries have enjoyed an annual interest rate between 1% and 2%. Beginning in October, repayments will be increased to 2% to 4%, the source said. The increase, however, will not be uniform across all countries and could be lower for poorer nations. Under the program, Petrocaribe members can buy oil or refined products from Venezuela at favorable rates and through a long-term financing agreement at the low interest rates. The source said the planned interest rate increases are permitted under the agreements Venezuela signed with the member nations. He added that no additional increases in rates are contemplated in the near term. Venezuelan exports an average of 180,000 barrels per day to Petrocaribe nations, of which 143,000 is oil and 37,000 is refined product, the source said. According to the report, in the past 2 years, Petrocaribe countries' debt for oil purchases has risen to $5.7 billion, with Cuba and Nicaragua accounting for much of that total. Petrocaribe members and are Antigua and Barbuda, Honduras, Bahamas, Jamaica, Belize, Nicaragua, Cuba, Dominican Republic, St. Kitts and Nevis, Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Guatemala, St. Lucia, Guyana, Suriname, Haiti, and Venezuela. In Puerto Rico, smugglers abandoned 84 men and women from Haiti on a deserted island off the west coast of Puerto Rico, a spokesman for the U.S. Customs and Border Protection said yesterday. Jeffrey Quinones said the Haitians were spotted by U.S. Coast Guard Air Patrol on the island of Deschêco, about 13 miles from the Puerto Rican mainland. 2 Coast Guard cutters ferried the men and women to Puerto Rico on Friday. Quinones says it is not uncommon for migrants smugglers to leave people on the small islands off western Puerto Rico, falsely telling the people they have reached their destination. He said 2 women were hospitalized for non-life-threatening reasons, but the rest of the 82 passengers appeared in good health. They will likely be deported back to their homeland. Several hundred Haitians have been detained in trying to enter Puerto Rico this year. Matthew Andrew Carter, an American pedophile masquerading as an international humanitarian, was sentenced on Wednesday to 165 years in prison, followed by a lifetime of supervised release for child sex tourism offenses. Carter, 68, aka William Charles Harcourt, and Bill Carter was sentenced in Miami by U.S. District Judge Joan A. Leonard of the Southern District of Florida. Carter had been convicted by a jury in February of 5 counts of traveling in foreign commerce from the United States to Haiti for the purpose of engaging in illicit sexual conduct with children, and 1 count of attempting to do so. And I quote, "For 15 years, Matthew Carter, under the guise of serving as an international humanitarian, sexually abused more than 50 Haitian children," the acting assistant attorney general said in a statement. He held himself out as a savior to vulnerable children in Haiti, but in fact cruelly forced those children to choose between poverty and submitting to repeated sexual abuse. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.
Excuse me, if you see me smiling, that's 'cause I'm chilling on Total Caribbean Network. It's your boy Wyclef Jean, man, and I'm chillin', man. Total Caribbean Network. Man, I love their style. Whoa, 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 whoa.